I don't know anything about this at all. I've never heard this guy. He was a suggested video, not from anyone, but from YouTube, the algorithm. Sometimes the algorithm is dope, so like I'm like, well, fuck it. I like beatbox. I make videos, so let's like watch this guy do this. And he says, I made a chill lo-fi beat. I like people making things that are chill and lo-fi that have beats. So it should be a slam dunk. And then right here already on like the opening screen, I can tell from the sides and the menu at the top, he's in Ableton. Fuck yeah, I fuck with Ableton. If he's got some plug in here, I don't know what it is. The Dubler, I'm guessing Dubler 10.8. So if it's really awesome, then I'll install it or something, as long as it's free or I can steal it. Did I say that on camera? I mean, find it. If I can find it and it sounds good. Oh, and he's in C minor. There's already so much shit we can see before we even heard the song. Anyways, let's do it. Let's do it. But like, I'm not like actually kind of, I'm excited for sleep. But I'm excited for music, but also for sleep. You can be excited for both things at one time. Fuck it. Vochlea, is that his name? Vochlea? Let's fucking go. Oh. What the fuck is going on with that plugin? It sounds pretty cool, but I'm trying to figure out like what is the plugin? Is it going off the track he's already playing, or what he's like kind of very lowly singing into the mic? What the fuck? Hold up. It's the keyboard. It's okay, it's going off the keyboard. But what is it doing? Maybe it's gonna blend him with the keyboard? Really? It's 100% reading the keyboard.
What's up, my fellow household appliances? It's your boy LJ back with another video. And remember this little mic right here? The Dubler mic, the one that you can use to make beats with your mouth. I did a video on it. Go check that out if you haven't already.
Did not know about that. Oh, okay, so it must convert your mic sound into MIDI.
But yeah, I'm just about to make a lo-fi beat using my mouth. I got some chords already. We're just gonna play drums over it and a few melodies using my voice. Let's do it.
Oh, not only is it mapping his mouth. Okay, wait. It's two sides. It's converting his sound to pitches, like MIDI pitches. But then he must have those pitches assigned in the program to different percussion. So as he moves between different pitches, he's getting different drum sounds. Well, if your pitch control is good, that's pretty fucking awesome, dude.
So these are the chords I have loaded up.
These sound like major 7. Minor. See, that says D minor, but that doesn't sound like a D minor chord to me. No, it's a major 7 chord. Whatever, that's for theory talk. The reason why you might think a major 7 chord is a minor chord. Got it for you. C major 7, fuck this key. C major 7 is C, E, G, B is C major 7, but 3 of those notes, E, G, B, is a minor chord. So probably depending on the software's intelligence, it might think your C major 7 is an E minor chord with a 6, E minor 6. But you have to use your ear. You can't trust the notes. Your ear. Is the chord fucking major or minor? It's 100% major.
If you're not familiar with the Dubler, it's a standalone software with this little mic. It's MIDI. Let's just make a new profile. New for the kick. So you just hit record. So that's pretty good. Let's do snare.
Oh, so it also has isolation, so you just pick one, and no matter what note you hit, it knows you're trying to do that. Okay, all right.
All right, that should register it. And also, let's set it up. I'm not using Rhodes, but the key for this, when I do my melody, is...
He doo-dooed the melody.
C minor. Let's get the setup out the way. So that is the chromatic scale. Our scale is C minor. Hey, let's do an octave up. Hey.
Oh, so it's basically auto-tune before the input. So auto-tune is usually you record the track and then you apply auto-tune afterwards. But this is going in on the inputs. So he's assigning the scale, and then if he goes outside of the scale, it moves him to the pitches as it's going into the software. That's pretty fucking brilliant. It's a really cool piece of software.
That's pretty sick. All right, so
it is pretty fucking sick, dude.
Let's do some recording.
So he did one with the snare and the snare and hi-hat. Now he's doing the bass drum.
Velocity up on them. That's a solid drum loop for now. Let's get some melodies going. We're gonna pull up Omnisphere.
You say Omnisphere? I don't see it on the screen, but okay, Omnisphere. So I only see one track, but I think it's going to two outputs. So we get the vocal, and then we get whatever the fuck the Omnisphere is doing, which seems like a little synthy lead thing.
Let's get a different sound.
This is actually pretty fucking amazing. Not the output of it. I mean, the track is fine. I mean, the track is dope. But what he's actually using to create it is, I'm like, I want to know how much this fucking doubler is. Yeah, like right there. You see that slope? I don't know, it might be small on your screen. But do you see that slope where he dropped down? Boom. But the Omnisphere is making it discrete pitches. Discrete means not glissando. So instead of it being boo, it's boo doo 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 doo. But he did boo with his mouth, but the actual interpretation of it made it individual notes.
All right, let's get some bass. It's kind of hard to get those lower notes.
I would not actually use this for this. I would actually just play bass. The rest of it, I think, is fucking pretty stellar. But if you can play bass, or if you can do a bass line on keys, I would go for that. Because normally, if you're like doing something with your mouth, you're not doing a fancy bass line. You're doing something else, either fancy rhythm or fancy the counter melodies or actual melodies. So for the actual bass, I would just use a bass or, a keyboard.
I think I accidentally made something good there. I probably wouldn't recommend doing this for bass.
Yeah, I would not recommend doing that for bass.
This is kind of just a challenge, really. It'd probably definitely be easier to just play the bass. I'd say this is more so you got a melody in your head, get it out with your mouth. Also, I really like doing it with the drums for sure.
Thank you, beautiful man in your blue hoodie, for agreeing with everything that I just said. We got some bird samples. Choo, 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 choo. Oh, that's how good he tricked me. I said it was definitely earlier following the keyboard because it turned him into a keyboard. That shit is amazing. Auto-tuning him into a keyboard before it even goes in is a ridiculously amazing trick. Oh, in case you're wondering and you're like, I don't know what the difference is. So when you sing into the... If you're using auto-tune, which is an after the effect, it's like a post-processing effect. So you record your vocals. You record them. They're in the system. And then you apply the effect auto-tune to the vocals. The vocals are already there and you apply the effect. And then you tell the effect the key you're in or whatever scale system you want to use. And then you tell auto-tune how hard do you want it to adjust the notes. Like if I sing out of tune, do you want it to immediately just smash the note into tune? Or do you want it to like bend it into tune? Like, and then there's also like a human element. Like you can kind of dial in. Would you rather the note be perfect but sound robotic, or kind of not perfect but sound more human? But that's all on the vocal track that's already recorded. This plugin is taking the input. So as he's actually singing, it's changing the notes as they go to the track. And then it's being converted to an instrument, which has a whole different sound. So that's a crazy different sound. And I'm kind of in love with it already. See, now that you can't hear his voice, so it fucks with you if you can hear the person's voice while the effect's going on. But now that you're listening back to this and you just hear the output, it just sounds like a fucking keyboard. He's going to delete that note. I knew it. Yeah. Yes. I was going to read the whole end. I'm fucking impressed, dude.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a wrap. Shout out to this little mic, man. I've been using it on beats, but I just wanted to challenge myself to use it more. But every now and then, I just use this to get a melody out. Like how I did this melody right here. I wouldn't have thought of that on keys. So if you ever listening to beats and you hear stuff like that, it sounds like I'm a goat on the keys, it's probably just my voice, bro. And on that note, shout out to Dubler. If you want to cop this, there'll be a link in the description. Use code LDRE, that's Eldre, my name. Yeah, they sell out pretty quick, so I don't know. Be fast. Link is in the description. But yeah, that's it. I love this beat. I'm working on a new like EP, so expect this beat on there because this is a vibe. If you like this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. Thank you for streaming.
Yeah, man.
We're almost at 200,000 listeners on Spotify again, so if you haven't followed me on Spotify, go do that right now and stream my music, L.Dre, on all streaming platforms, not just Spotify. But
dude, I'm not streaming any of your music. Maybe I'm just a dickhead, but I'm so caught up in the Dubler thing. Dubler mic. How much is that mic? Oh shit, it's Vochlea, not his name? Vochlea is the fucking microphone. Dude, how much is that shit? Dude, give me a price. Order now. It's like $400? Or $325. Dude, I'm telling you this, I might actually, AD, what's up? I might actually put the SM7B on eBay and get that. I think that's very likely. I think it's very likely that I will just stick with the sound of this Yeti and get rid of the SM7B and go buy that mic. It's basically, you just trade it. I'll just trade this for that. That is fucking unreal. Dude, it's so good. Mine is like honestly blown. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna be dramatic, but there's no reason to be dramatic because it's kind of either you get it or you don't at this point. But like, if you've ever made a melody or sang along with something, typically what happens is when you sing along to something, you get your phrasing a little wrong, or you pick a note that's wrong, like as you sing something. If you're not a professional singer, and I'm not. But with quantization, whatever. But anyways, doing the rhythmic displacement on Ableton can force your notes to be in the right spot. Plus, you can always go back and move them. And then if you're gonna pick a key or a scale, then when you sing the wrong note, it's gonna move it either up or down to a right note. And even if you don't like the choice it picks, you can just go back in on the MIDI and move it up or down. So that's kind of ballin'. That's kind of unreal. So no, I guess he's not a beatboxer. Or is he a beatboxer because he's using his mouth to come up with a sound he wants? You're like, well, no, because he's not just using his sound. But think about people with the loop station. I'm sure when people first started using the loop station, they're like, these aren't beatboxers. Or at least they're not behaving like normal beatboxers because they're using the loop station to stack sounds instead of just making all the sounds at once. So there's always the old guard going like, oh, this is not the way it's done, and the new guard like taking up stuff. But luckily, I am not a beatboxer. I don't say that I am one. Therefore, if I use the microphone, no one gives a fuck because it's not like I'm selling out. Like, I'm not even a beatboxer to begin with. Oh, YouTube in the future. Fucking love you. I want to buy this mic if I can get it in the States. I'm out.